Guys, girls, and whatnot. It's your boy Blazing Metal, the Raging Sun, the Blazing Star, right back with another one. What the fuck are we talking about? Well, scumma, guys, girls, and whatnot. We are live right back with a quick one. Because I don't even intend to go live right now, but I just have some free time to pass until I can go live later with a more elaborate topic. So I'm just here to kill time essentially, you know what I'm saying? Instead of sitting on my ass in my room, I'm just here to kill time rather effectively, you know what I'm saying? So in today's brief life, I won't stay up here for way too long, maybe half an hour max, because I will actually come back live later on tonight. So let's just briefly talk about what the fuck has everybody been doing. And I'm not here to point fingers and be in some unproductive ass energy. But I'm just here to call a spade essentially because give me a sec. Actually don't give me a sec. We just do it live simultaneously. Because what everybody has been doing is not leading you anywhere. Not you but leading people anywhere. What everybody has been studying is not leading people anywhere. It is common sense. It is motherfucking common sense because for something to be even worth studying, we have to see what the fuck we're doing. And for you to even study something, let's just make it less abstract. Let's just get right to the meat and bones because as I was saying, I'm not going to be up here for way too long. Let's just make it very specific and let's just dive right into the fucking meat and bones. But before we do that, let me check my quality. Let's just make it very specific and let's just dive right. I think we're straight. I think we're straight. So as I was saying, what everybody been studying right now ain't about nothing really. I said really, I meant to say for real. But everybody has been studying is about nothing for real because we have to see what people's results are. Whatever you've been studying ain't shit if it can't manifest tangible results beyond some money and whatnot, even though money is included, but money is not exclusive to this type of energy. I'm somebody who debates and talks with people on the intellectual level. So when I talk to people on the intellectual level, when I go face to face, when I go band for band with somebody's intellectual type of concepts, I see that the person who is defending a certain mental state is not leading to anything. That person is not able to produce anything. For instance, when I debate somebody who's an atheist, who is saying everything derives from the brain and everything is about genes, neurons, and everything is predetermined because your biological makeup. When I talk to a person as such, as I just mentioned, I don't see any logic, I don't see any sense, I don't see any reasoning because whatever is commercialized as far as wisdom, which is easily accessible in this world, is not leading the mind to be actually productive. And everybody is up under science, atheism, materialism, some sort of philosophy, some sort of Greek philosophy to be exact, or like medieval European philosophy, and religion. So everybody's up under a common denominator of education in this world. And everybody who builds their fucking retarded ass mind based on these pushed out and canonized curriculums to study is not leading to anything. So I'm asking every time, what the fuck are these people doing? What on earth are these people doing? And let's just be really definite, so I don't talk out my ass. What does being somebody even mean? What does making it even mean? What does looking like somebody even mean? Looking like somebody, being somebody, making it, having some sort of value is simply the ability to be productive about some shit, which is goddamn beautiful. Essentially productivity. And productivity in actual realizations and improvement and enriching is never really achieved when you study something which is canonized by this world, such as some ancient as philosophy, such as some European Renaissance train of thoughts, such as religion, modern atheism, modern science. None of these things are actually leading you to be somebody who's actually productive. So I'm thinking, what is everybody studying? What on earth is everybody studying when what people are studying is not leading them to be in some sort of nice position, some sort of beneficial and productive position? It's about productivity here. Nothing is really productive. I mean, you can claim to be productive. Oh, I'm a scientist. You can claim to be like, I don't know, some sort of astrophysicist, philosophist, all you want. But when we look at reality, you're not doing nothing. You're not actually enriching people's life. Because if these things I just mentioned were also benevolent, were also enriching, were also working, we wouldn't have people being mentally ill. We wouldn't have people be broke. We wouldn't have people be in the position they are. And everybody is in a motherfucking ass position. Everybody is in a motherfucking ass position. So you can't tell me otherwise. Everybody is in one hell of an ass position. So what on earth are we even doing? Yeah, I'm studying philosophy. Like for what? You're studying for the sake of studying. You're studying not to enrich in your life. You study just because you're distracted. Nowadays people treat studying as some sort of entertainment, to just be entertained by. Because if you're truly about something, you would make whatever you've been studying something you can stand on, something you can duplicate, something you can gain some sort of productivity based off, or something you can make look beautiful. But I don't see that happening. I don't see religious people being in some sort of productive energy. I don't see some sort of productivity happening in an atheist's life. I don't see none of that bullshit. I don't see none of that fucking bullshit. And this is what I'm so skeptic about when I study things which are made by this world and canonized by goddamn media, schools, institutes, you name it. I'm very skeptical towards these energies because these energies are not leading me to anything. These energies are not making me somebody, you know what I'm saying? And this is like the main concern I'm addressing. Whatever somebody is studying is not leading them to be somebody except someone who's studying for the sake of studying. It just leads to confusion, essentially. This is like the biggest thing. It just leads to confusion, essentially. And confusion is something which is widely spread. Like nowadays, everybody's lot of goddamn, their life is confusion. Everybody's lot is confusion. Confusionism, you know what I'm saying? Everybody practice confusionism, you know what I'm saying? Everybody is goddamn worshipping some sort of confusionism in their life. Because whatever someone is studying is not leading to anything. It is not leading to anything. As I was saying, we have to be real. We just have to call a motherfucking spade a spade. We just have to call a spade a spade. There's no way around it, you know what I'm saying? There's no way around it. We have to call a spade a spade. Whatever people have been studying is not working because people are still miserable, people are still unproductive, people are still slaves to their own desires, people are still goddamn in victimizing positions. Nothing is really happening. Nothing is really happening. So, it is only natural to discredit anything somebody has been saying who doesn't even look the part. You cannot even debate if you don't look the part. If you don't even look like somebody who's worth of even taking serious. When you are jumping in a debate, we have to take you serious. And you cannot debate something if you yourself are a mess. There is a such thing as right message, wrong messenger, you know what I'm saying? Like, somebody can virtue signal about right things all day. Somebody could goddamn talk about what's right and what's wrong all day. But when we look at their life, we can see they're not practicing shit what they've just been preaching. You know what I'm saying? And this is what's so concerning. Like, right message, wrong messenger. You know what I'm saying? And this shit is like an Olympic sport nowadays. So shit like that is like very, very common nowadays. Not even right message, but wrong messenger. Before I can even take you serious, I have to look at your life. Before you try to kick some sort of exalted spiritual game, I have to look at your life. Is whatever you've been kicking actually manifesting something? Is whatever you've been kicking actually amounts about something? And if the answer is no, I have no business even taking you serious, because whatever you have been preaching is not even working in your own life. So whatever you claim to preach has to work in your life. It absolutely has to. There is no way around that shit. There is no motherfucking way around that shit. You know what I'm saying? If not, what are we talking about? What on earth are we talking about? Because what do you mean you preach something which ain't even working in your life? Like, we have virtue signals in a goddamn abundance on YouTube. We have virtue signalers in a goddamn overly abundance. Everybody's been talking good game, but nobody's actually manifesting tangible results. Everybody's been saying, yeah, no this, yeah, this spiritual practice, yeah, me, yeah, atheism all day 24/7. But when we look at somebody's life, we cannot see that shit even working. So we have to start from there. We have to start from there. What the fuck are you doing? We have to start from there before we talk about anything. Before we dive into anything. Before we indulge into anything. What the fuck are you doing? What on earth are you doing? You know what I'm saying? And ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't really go no further than that, man. We cannot take you serious if you don't even practice what you preach, so how do you expect me to take you serious if you don't even practice what you preach? And you don't claim to be some sort of risen intellectual smart ass if you can't even wipe your ass correctly. If you can't even take care of your bills correctly, if you can't even, I don't know, handle your mind, let alone correctly. Like, people like to start from level 10,000, but they cannot even start with handling their own mind. Which is fucked up. Which is hella fucked up. Like, people jump online talking about, yeah, I know how neuroscience is working, but they can't even handle their own life. So what are we even talking about? What the fuck are we even talking about? What you mean you hop online? Yeah, I know about neuroscience, but you can't even handle your own mind. But you can't even stop eating sugar. But you can't even stop watching Netflix 24/7. But you can't even stop scrolling on your phone 24/7. So what the fuck are we talking about? What the fuck are we talking about? What on earth are we talking about, ladies and gentlemen? I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. Messengers have to look the part. And if you preach a message, you have to look the motherfucking part. If I can see your life ain't about shit, whatever you've been saying, I don't want to even hear you out. It's as simple as that, man. I don't even want to hear you out if your life ain't shit and you talk about some sort of wisdom. If you talk about some sort of intellectual type of bullshit. I do not want to hear you out if your life ain't shit. I'm sorry, I just cannot listen to somebody whose life ain't shit. So whatever you've been saying obviously ain't working, because I only respect wisdom which is working. Like, wisdom is truly wisdom if it's working in reality, if it can be seen in reality, and if it ain't, it's not even wisdom, it's some virtue signaling as bullshit, which is not conducive to anything. So don't even waste my time. I don't wanna waste my precious mind listening to your words which ain't even working in your fucking life. I'ma keep it 100, man. I'ma keep it 100, man. I'ma keep it 100, man. I'm sorry, man. I just have to keep it 100, man. I don't like to listen to you if whatever you've been preaching ain't even working in your own motherfucking life. The fuck we talking about, man? The fuck we talking about, ladies and gentlemen? What the fuck are we talking about? What the fuck are we even talking about? Seriously. What on earth are we talking about? Y'all retarded, man. Y'all extremely fucking retarded, man. I don't know how to break it to y'all, but to say y'all motherfucking retarded, man. Because whatever y'all been preaching ain't even working for y'all lives. That atheism shit, which I will break down later on tonight, that materialistic, everything derives from the brain bullshit ain't even working in your motherfucking life. You know what I'm saying? So why do you even jump, why do you even have the audacity to jump online and try to preach about some atheism which ain't even working in your motherfucking life? The nerve of people is really, really crazy. People have hell on nerves. People have like one hell of a goddamn audacity. People have motherfucking audacity, which I don't seem to understand, man. What everybody been studying ain't about nothing for real. What everybody been studying ain't about nothing, ladies and gentlemen. It's about absolutely nothing. It's about nothing. I mean, religion been here for like quadruple, zillion, million plus years. We still have people running around like crazy. I don't know my purpose in life. I can't stop getting cheated on. I can't stop being broke. I can't stop being obese. Yeah, right. Religion ain't working. Religion been here for 10,000 million quadruple years, and you're telling me people are still crazy? Oh, I don't know, man. I don't fucking know, man. Religion ain't working. What else? We have science for like what? A couple decades? A couple centuries around? Guess what? Science still doesn't know shit. Everything is just a theory. Oh yeah, we don't know. Maybe, maybe. All I'm hearing is maybe. So science ain't working either. Nothing is really working. Because we don't see no tangible results. We don't see no real ass conclusions. We just fucking can't. Whatever somebody has been studying is not leading to some real ass conclusions. So at this point, either things are done on purpose to distract you, or motherfuckers are genuinely retarded. But I do think it's a mix of both. It is a mix of both, because you cannot be that retarded unless you want to be that retarded. You know what I'm saying? It is here to confuse. A lot of shit is just here to confuse you, and people who study that shit, who believe this shit is genuinely good, are genuinely motherfucking retarded. I ain't gonna fucking lie. I'ma keep it 100, man. I'ma keep it 100 as I always do. Well, ladies and fucking gentlemen. So yeah, I don't want to get racist. Nah, let me save that shit for later. Let me save that shit for later. Let me save that shit for later. Let me save that motherfucking shit for later, man. Let me save that shit for later. But seriously, what on earth is everybody studying if that shit can't even enrich in your own life? If I see you talking about, yeah, I know everything. Yeah, this is the answer. But whatever you've been saying, it's not looking like your life is in some sort of good position. I don't want to even hear it. I don't want to even hear it, because what's the point? What's the point of listening to something which ain't even fucking productive? Like what's the motherfucking point? Life is all about being productive. Life is all about being somebody. So how do you even listen to something which ain't even helping you be somebody? Like, please. Like, motherfucking please. Can we not think? We are all grown men and grown women. Can we not think? Like, what are we talking about? What on earth are we talking about? I don't motherfucking get it. I do not motherfucking get it, ladies and gentlemen. I just don't seem to understand, and y'all have to enlighten me. Y'all have to enlighten me. Because I don't seem to get how people are so invested in shit which ain't even working for like 10,000 years, million years. Like, people say our religion is ancient. People say our science has been here for 10,000 million years. But how come that humans are retarded for 10,000 million years? Huh? Nobody knows shit, man. Nobody knows shit, man. I'm gonna tell you so much, man. Nobody knows shit. So yeah. Let me talk now. Don't let me talk about this because I want to save this for later on. Later on will be juicy. Later on will be juicy. I'm just here I'm just here to make the goddamn introduction. This is like the introduction for the live stream later on. The introduction is nobody knows shit. Nobody knows shit. Nope. But I know neuroscience. No, you don't. You don't know neuroscience. But I went to college for 10 million years. Yeah, you don't. You still don't know shit. I've been talking to psychologists for like 4 years. Yeah, you still don't know shit about the human psyche. Because how come that you need a psychologist and the people who made psychology a curriculum don't even need a psychologist to handle their own fucking mind? How come? How come that you need somebody who don't even was needing you to make that whole curriculum? Like, people go to goddamn psychologists, but whoever made psychology wasn't needing psychology to have their fucking mind. It's like this, man. People need religion, but the person who invented religion was not needing religion to goddamn live their whole life. A psychologist, or like the person who made psychologists even a thing, was not needing any psychologist to make psychology some sort of thing. You know what I'm saying? It's like that, man. It's like motherfucking that, man. Y'all worshipping human beings who just live life. You know what I'm saying? But you can live life too. But if you live life and you don't go by common sources, you're labeled as, what's your source? Well, what are you referring to? What's your goddamn study? What's your goddamn philosophical goddamn thesis? You are labeled like a crazy motherfucker if you don't go by some sort of man-made curriculum thesis. Which is essentially rooted in the human being's failure to live without a reference. You see, humans cannot live without the reference, hence they go crazy. But I need 10,000 more books. Yeah, but Rene Descartes said, but Plato said, yeah, you need these 10,000 men because you can't even live on your own, and it doesn't go no further than that, man. Like, without talking too much, without going too much ahead of myself, let me tell you so much before I end this live stream. When you debate with somebody, or when I debate with somebody, I don't know about y'all, but when I debate with somebody, I see just somebody who runs on Google 24/7. Essentially, I see somebody without a mind. Because if you need Google sources to debate, what's the point even debating you? If you need Google to debate, what's the point of even talking to you? I can just Google as well. I might as well just Google something and talk to Google, so what's the point even talking to you? There ain't none. There just fucking ain't none because motherfuckers are living AI. Meep, mop, moop, mop, meep. Meep, I need Steve Hawking's curriculum. Meep, mop, moop. I need science to even think. Meep, mop, moop, mop. Retarded as motherfuckers. This shit is crazy as hell, man. This shit is crazy as hell. I ain't gonna fucking lie, man. As I was saying, without going too much ahead of myself. Humans cannot live without running to Google. So they're nothing but living AI. They're nothing but AI in the motherfucking flesh. Because Google is running out of gathered information. Which is not independent, because Google cannot think for itself. And you are run by Google. You cannot think for yourself. You are just ran by gathered information. So you and an artificial intelligence are essentially the same. You're nothing but an accumulation of web articles. You're not individual. You just fucking ain't. So at that point, you and Google are one and the same. You and Google are one and the motherfucking same. I might keep it 100, ladies and gentlemen. Because you cannot think on your own. You just need to run to Google. So you are living AI. You are living artificial intelligence. Know what I'm saying? So don't even have the audacity to be like, yeah, today I found out about the universe. Yeah, today I found out about neuroscience. Today I found out that the human being's psyche is determined by their genetics. Don't even go like that if you cannot think for yourself. If all you can do is run to Google and search for 10,000 references. This is like a disgrace. A motherfucking disgrace. People are not individuals. Period. They just ain't individuals. So the first thing they do is run on Google to see what somebody else has been saying. Now they claim they know something. But all they've really been doing is running on Google and seeing what somebody else been saying about a certain subject matter, which is retardation in and of itself. So don't even take shit too seriously. People cannot debate, people cannot think, people cannot figure out for shit if it wasn't for Google. If Google would be cut off right now, nobody would know shit, and even with Google nobody knows shit, but you know the fucking truth. If Google would be cut off right now, that's it. That's it! Because for you to even know about atheism, religion, etc., you have to be aware of media. If it wasn't for media, you wouldn't know religion, you wouldn't know science, you wouldn't know goddamn materialism, because you would came to a all different conclusion. So you're essentially religious. You believe somebody else's curriculum. You believe what somebody else has been saying. So you're essentially religious. So this is what everybody's been doing. Practicing religion, but you don't even follow God, you follow another man. Like, atheists don't claim to be religious, but they're as religious, even not more religious than actual religious people. Y'all fucking retarded as hell, man. Y'all extremely retarded, and it shows. Y'all life ain't about nothing. You cannot be productive for shit. You cannot even do something. You cannot even know something. You cannot even be productive if your life depends on being productive. You just don't know how to do shit. You're not attractive for shit, man. You're just like one ugly-ass motherfucker in spirit. One hell of an ugly-ass motherfucker in spirit, and it motherfucking shows. It shows because nobody needs you to think, but you need somebody else to think. Nobody has been studying your psyche to even figure shit out. But you have to study somebody else's psyche to figure shit out. So you ain't shit. You are like a parasite. You live off somebody else's intellectual property. Because you can think for yourself. And it doesn't go no further than that. You are like a living parasite because you cannot even think for your own. Oh yeah, me, Wikipedia, mia. Yeah, you need Wikipedia because you can't think for yourself. Listen, check this out. If you wouldn't have internet access, you wouldn't even have the goddamn access to even know what the fuck you've been knowing. It is only because of your internet access that you have some sort of goddamn wisdom, some sort of self-proclaimed wisdom. You only know shit because you've been on Google all day. You only been aware of shit because you've been on Google all day. You don't even think life. You don't even think for yourself. You don't even think for your motherfucking own. Which is crazy. Now you claim to be some sort of risen ass individual. Because all you've been doing is studying what Google has been saying all day. Ain't that about the bitch? Ain't that about a motherfucking bitch, man? I don't know what else to tell you, man. Ain't that motherfucking crazy? This shit is crazy. We have people claiming to be smart, but all they've been doing is listening to other men. If it wasn't for that man, you wouldn't even think the way you think. You don't figure out neuroscience yourself. You don't figure out, everything is predetermined by yourself. You don't figure out, atheism by yourself. You don't figure out, God exists by yourself. You don't figure out Jesus has 10,000 disciples by yourself. You needed another man to even know that shit. Because whatever you've been studying is not natural, and it's not normal, it has been made by other men. You know what I'm saying? So don't get it twisted. Y'all don't know shit. Y'all do not know shit, and y'all self-reflect to the highest degree. If you see somebody living without that reference, you think they are crazy. But in all actuality, you are crazy for believing another man. Like, who is crazy in this example? Somebody who's been living on their own and thinking on their own and living life on their own, or somebody who's been studying another man? Who's the crazy one in this scenario? Who is the crazy one in this scenario? Somebody who's built the whole identity of another man's curriculum, or somebody who's living life on their own? You tell me. You do. I don't know. You tell me. I don't know. I don't know. I ain't no scientist. I ain't no philosopher. You tell me. Who is the crazy one? Somebody who lives and thinks by themselves, based on real life, or somebody who lives and thinks based on what somebody else has been saying online? You tell me. I'm waiting for an answer. You tell me. Who is the crazy one? Who is the motherfucking crazy one? Who is the motherfucking crazy one? Y'all cannot be attractive for shit. Y'all cannot make shit on your own if your life depends on that shit. You always need a reference. You always need another man to copy their whole system to even live. And if you see somebody living on their own, you label them as crazy because you cannot fathom how somebody can develop something on their own, because you are not your own individual source. You are not your own individual reference. So of course, it seems foreign to you if all you see is somebody who's living on their own. Of course Of course somebody is foreign to you. If you don't know how to live on your own, when you see somebody who's living on their own, based on their own goddamn resources and spirit, you label them as crazy because you cannot fathom the idea to be self-sufficient in spirit. You cannot even fathom that shit. So of course you label them as crazy because you don't even know how to think. Your opinion ain't worth shit. You got them thinking your goddamn opinions ain't worth shit if you can't even live on your motherfucking own. And I'ma keep it 1 fucking 100, man. I'ma keep it 1 fucking 100, man. I'ma keep it 1 fucking 100, ladies and gentlemen. I'ma keep it 1 motherfucking 100. I'ma keep it 1 motherfucking 100, and I'm gonna tell you no motherfucking lies, man. If it wasn't for another man, you wouldn't even figure out what you know right now. So how do you have the audacity to label yourself as some sort of intelligent human being? Bitch, you a living tape recorder. Bitch, you a living piece of AI. Bitch, you ain't even real because you cannot even think consciously on your own. All you can do is regurgitate what you learned on Google today. All you know is regurgitate what somebody else has been telling you. So of course your life ain't shit like that, man. Of course your life ain't shit like that, and you need somebody like me who can think on their own. You need somebody like me who can be creative on their own, who don't need no music industries, who don't need no goddamn references. I have no script. Whatever I've been saying comes out of my heart. I don't have no notes, I have nothing. Only thing I have is a goddamn second screen right here. I have no notes, I have no nothing, because I am the source. I am the reference, because I live life. Motherfuckers, I live life. And of course, when you live life, you manifest. You don't even manifest. You are attractive, period. And you will manifest a lot of people who ain't attractive. Like opposites do attract. Like does not attract like. Otherwise, light wouldn't attract ugly ass creatures. Like even physical light. Physical light is attracting ugly ass creatures. So like does not attract like in some way, shape or form. Opposites always meet. But then again, opposites are just part of the same spectrum, so I guess you can say like attracts like. It is. I don't wanna argue definitions, but you get the motherfucking drill, man. You do get the motherfucking drill, man. Y'all unattractive as shit, man. Y'all don't know shit. Y'all cannot do shit, and whatever y'all been doing is not leading you to be anywhere except being on somebody else's platform like me. Whatever you've been doing is leading you to watch somebody like me. Whatever you've been saying is not leading you to actual knowledge. Whatever you've been studying is not leading to actual knowledge. Whatever you've been studying is leading you to debate with somebody like me. I'ma keep it 100, man. Otherwise, science been the greatest shit on earth. Otherwise, religion would have healed everybody. Otherwise, science would have fixed everybody's mind. Otherwise, nobody had questions. Everything would be answered because we would all live life. But this is not the case. What is the case is we have motherfuckers who are weird as hell. Studying man-made curriculums, thinking they know everything, but they don't know nothing. Because all they're doing is producing confusion. They're only producing confusion. Oh, science doesn't know yet. Oh, maybe we can't understand because God is beyond our comprehensions. Yeah, beyond your comprehension. Science doesn't know yet because you're fucking retarded. Whatever you've been studying is leading you to confusion. When you found truth, you find what's really real. You don't have confusions. Like we can all agree, water is clear, water has no taste, water is healthy. We can all agree on that. The truth is always simple. Things are only, I don't know shit, oh my god, this is like a 10,000 million quadruple dollar philosophical question if it's based on confusion. If it's based on confusion, only then, we don't know yet, we don't know yet, I don't know this, maybe we need more studies, only then we need more studies. Only then we need more thinking. Only then we need more elaborate research. We need more elaborate research. We need more of Steve Hawking's AI voice box messages as informations. Only then, we need more AI technology. Only when it's based on motherfucking confusion, you know what I'm saying? This shit... I don't know if it's crazy or if it's just funny, but it's a mix of both, man. It is a mix of motherfucking both. It is a mix of motherfucking both, man. It is crazy and it is funny. It is more funny because how can you take somebody serious who ain't about nothing? Somebody who ain't about nothing cannot be taken serious, so this shit ain't even tragic. It is your tragedy. It is your failure because hell, I'm living my life. Do I look depressed? Do I look bothered? Hell no, because I'm living my life. So whatever you've been studying is pulling you down to hell. Whatever I'm studying is not leading me to hell. Whatever I'm into is not leading me to be butthurt in somebody else's chat. Whatever I've been studying is not leading me to be a fucking hater. Whatever I've been studying is not leading me to be a consumer. I'm a producer, baby. I'm a motherfucking producer, baby. The fuck we talking about, man? You know what I'm saying? Now I can live in some riches. Now I can live in some thirst, mentally speaking, and even physically speaking. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, know what I'm saying? Yeah, know what I'm saying? We have good shells, good as physical, mental forms. We have everything right intact. We have good material, mentally and physically. We have good covers. We have good skin. We have tough skin, physically and mentally, because whatever I've been studying is leading me into success. And watch my live stream about what success even means. Success is not all about money, riches, bitches, and fame. Success is something different. It is something different, ladies and gentlemen. But you cannot even understand what success truly means if all you know is studying somebody else's goddamn behavior. It's a rap. It's a rap, ladies and gentlemen. It is a motherfucking rap. It's a rap for y'all. It's a motherfucking rap. Because whatever y'all been studying ain't working. I don't see y'all lives being benevolent. I don't see y'all having 10,000 bitches on y'all dicks. I don't see y'all being attractive. I don't even see y'all, period. Because y'all afraid to show y'all motherfucking faces. Because whatever you've been studying is not leading you to be in a position in which you can be the living representation. Guess what? Whatever Blazing Mellow has been studying is leading me to be the living representation face to face. But whatever you've been studying is not leading you to be the living representation face to face. Because we cannot see you. Where on earth are you? You don't even exist, you know what I'm saying? Because the light is not meant for leeches and goddamn ugly ass creatures. Let me tell you so much, man. The light is not made for ugly ass creatures. We can see your face. We can know your knowledge. We can see your knowledge online. We can see you making physical results because your knowledge is goddamn based on some shit which ain't even wise. Hence you are in the dark. Hence you are unknown. You are meaningless, you are insignificant, you're weak, your life ain't shit, and you cannot be seen if your life depends on being seen. Because you don't know shit, you cannot do shit. I'm gonna keep it 100, man. And don't fall into this trap. Do not study what the world has been studying. Medieval philosophy, Stoicism, religion, because whatever that shit even leads to is not something prosperous. Unless you're the Pope, unless you're gang banging of some goddamn Freemason ass system, but that's all different story. But when you're regular, when you're just like me, I guarantee, don't study that shit to a T. Because if you do, it would only lead into your fucking demise. No spirituality attached to that bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Spirituality is individuality, so don't even think spirituality is some woo-ha concept. Spirituality is just you being yourself. And by default, when you study what somebody else has been saying, you cannot be yourself because you are that person right now. You are living in that person's intellectual property if you are going by what that person has been saying. So what are we talking about? You cannot even be yourself if you study somebody else's behavior. What the fuck are we talking about, man? Shout out to the fucking feds, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know y'all watch me because y'all resonate with what I've been saying. Y'all are the people I'm talking about. Y'all ain't shit. I'm gonna keep it 100, man. And I'm not saying this to be mean on purpose. I'm just saying this because it is what it is. You ain't shit. It is not that I make up that you ain't shit. You just ain't shit because you ain't shit. It is not up to me. It is up to you. Whatever you've been doing is leading to some inhuman ass, retarded ass, confusion ass, no wisdom having ass, no bitches having ass, no hairline having ass, goddamn reality. I'ma keep it 100, man. It's not up to me to be a hater for no reason. I don't hate for no reason. I only hate when I can see you ain't shit. And if you are no hairline having ass, no bitches having ass, ugly ass having ass, no bitches having ass, no motion having ass, motherfucker, I cannot sugarcoat your life. I'm sorry. If you have to do everything by force, you don't have it within you. You don't have no sauce. If you do it with force, you don't have no sauce. If you do it with force, you have no sauce. I'ma keep it 1 motherfucking 100. I'ma keep it 100. And my eyes are white because I can see everything. Y'all wish y'all could have the all-seeing eye, but I have the physical all-seeing eye. I see everything. I'm a motherfucking owl. I was born in Sage Moon. I have big ass eyes. I can see everything. You can't. My eyes are dark as hell because they're big and I can see in the motherfucking dark, man. You just can't. All you can do is hide behind some fake ass profile because you ain't shit. I doubt that you ain't even real. You ain't even real. I'm not even talking to a real person right now. You ain't even real, man. I'ma keep 100, man. You ain't even motherfucking real, man. You ain't fucking real. I'ma keep it 100, man. You ain't real. Alright, stupid. Why do you think my eyes are so white? Because I see everything. I can see in the dark too. I see what's unseen too. My eyes are dark and big. And I was born in Sagittarius moon. Now I'm saying I can see everything, you can't. All you see is some motherfucking butthurt ass energy. All you see is some goddamn crumbling ass reality right in front of your face. I want to keep it 100. I'm not here to hate for no reason. It is what it is. So yeah, let me end this live stream. And let me end with a practical and inspirational message for all my regular folks. For all my common sense having as folks. For all my individual having as folks. Live for yourself. Study for yourself. Because whatever has been canonized for you to even be able to study is not leading you to anywhere. You see people in your life who are quote-unquote book smart. They are in no desirable position, spiritually speaking and even physically speaking, individually speaking, you know what I'm saying? I don't like the word spiritual. Y'all know me. Ever since I make live streams, I say I do not like the word spiritual. So whatever somebody has been studying, which got made popular by the world, that person is in no individual ass position. That person is in no attractive ass position. So don't even bother. Don't bother if people ridicule you. Don't bother if people throw stones at you for you just being self-taught. Because I will break this down in my next live stream in a couple hours from now. In like 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours. I'll be back. I'll be back soon enough. But let me tell you so much before I dive into the actual main live stream for tonight. I'll be back in a couple hours. So yeah, don't even study what's pushed out by this world. Live life for yourself. Live life for yourself. Because whatever someone is doing is not leading to any form of attraction. You know what I'm saying? Learn life for yourself. Learn life for yourself. Learn life for yourself. You learn life for yourself by being yourself. By just seeing things with your own eyes. By just studying with your own mind. And by not going what somebody else has been made popular. You know what I'm saying? Stay individual. Learn life by yourself. Stay individual. Because the more you know yourself, the more you will know life. And that's a magical ass concept. With that being said, yeah, by Blazing Metal, the Raging Sun, the Blazing Soul, signing out. This was just a bullshit live stream. I was just talking about my ass. I'm always talking about my ass, but this was no bullshit. This was just for fun. I'll be serious in a couple hours. I won't be serious, but I will go in a couple hours. I will go in even further. This is just the introduction for tonight. So yeah, the introduction is finished. Let's just move to the main part. See you guys later.